Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, or good afternoon, good evening. This one will be say I don't come late for school today. I beg make no boss for me. My name now, Amandia is reporting live from the platform with the Daily Talk. Remember, now here we tell you everything you need to know about the contraption, or you can call them Zoological Republic of Nigeria, or Fulani Control Government of Nigeria, or Mumus Control Government of Nigeria, or Certificate Forgers Control Government of Nigeria, or Misisi Adekunle's Control Government of Nigeria. Anyhow, or anywhere where you choose to call them, I beg you. Make una do what? Make una come here. I beg, make una gather. Make una join me. Chook them out for this matter. And I know say US. They know say Nigeria is not good. They know say traveling to Nigeria is very, very risky. And they know that there's civil war going on in Nigeria, but simply because the blood of the black does not matter to them. That is why you see they are all silent. Nobody wants to say anything about the killings that are happening in Nigeria. Rather, everybody focuses on the civil war going on between Israel and the Hamas, forgetting that what is happening between Israel and Hamas is what Nigerian government have been doing to the Biafrans, killing them at ease, maiming them at ease, slaughtering them like cows on daily basis. But whichever way it is, my dear, you see Biafra, it must surely come to pass. Now, US don't come out now, come begin to list the countries and also the states that don't want their citizens to travel to because of insecurity and because of the civil war that is going on. They don't want them again traveling to Nigeria, Russia, and other countries. I beg, the full list is here. Anyway, my wonderful people, now here we go start our news. Make una do what? Help me like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos as we ought to be. Let us go straight to the reason why we are here. Remember, hashtag Biafra to the moon, Biafra to the world, and all hands should help Biafra. And on the mandate of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we all shall stand. The United States of America has advised all its citizens worldwide to exercise restraint in traveling to various locations around the world, citing potential terrorist attacks, according to them. In a statement where happened on Thursday, the U.S. Department of State said that the travel advisory was necessary due to increased tensions in various locations around the world in the wake of the Israel-Hamas war. It said countries such as Russia, China, North Korea, Israel, and Lebanon have their travel advisories raised to the highest level and authorized non-emergency U.S. government personnel and family members to depart the named countries. The statement reads, due to increased tensions in various locations around the world, the potential for terrorist attack, demonstrations, or violent actions against the U.S. citizens and interests, the Department of State advises U.S. citizens overseas to exercise increased caution in whatever they are doing or wherever they are going. The State Department said African countries with the highest levels of travel alerts, level 4, do not travel include Niger, Libya, South Sudan, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Central African Republic. While Nigeria was listed under the third tier of caution alert, they consider to travel to these countries. The U.S. highlighted Bauchi, Gombe, Kaduna, Kano, Katsina, Sokoto, Zamfara, Borno, Yobe, Kogi, and Northern Adamawa as states to avoid due to terrorism and kidnapping. Abia, Anambra, Bayelsa, Delta, Enugu, Imo, and the River states, with the exception of Port Harcourt, on the other hand, were blacklisted due to crime, kidnapping, and armed gangs. Although the whole country was listed under the third tier of travel advisory, the aforementioned states were marked with the highest alert rates. Say, make one know the travel go these countries because they know everything that is happening there, and in other words, the champions they eat. Anyway, court don't fix date to where they go here, take here the articled petition against Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu's victory on the concluded selection. The Supreme Court in Abuja, according to them, has scheduled Monday, 23rd of October, to hear the petition of the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, against the victory of Mrs. Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu of all the Poverty Congress in February presidential selections. This is coming about 2 weeks after PDP's Atiku addressed a news conference in Abuja which focused on the validity and authenticity of Mrs. Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu's academic records from the Chicago State University. Atiku has vowed to appeal the tribunal ruling of September 6, which upheld the election of Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu Mrs. as the winner of the February 25th presidential selection. The hearing notice dated 19 October, signed by Zainab M. Garoba, was shared by the PDP chieftain Dele Mamudu via his microblogging X on Thursday. See the photos as well. In other words, what Atiku's case against Tinubu will do to Nigerian judicial system, Eastern Union laments. Meanwhile, the Eastern Union, a pro-democracy group in Nigeria, has said the case of alleged certificate forgery between former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and Mrs. Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu puts the Nigerian judiciary on trial. The so-called European Union and National President Charles Anike, in a charter with the Whistler or the judiciary to emulate the standards of which the United States judiciary dispatched the case of certificate forgery. Anike also called on the Nigerian judiciary to learn positive lessons from the transparent manner Atiku's case was handled in the United States of America. They called that on September 19, 2023, a U.S. judge, Magistrate Jeffrey Gilbert, had ordered Chicago State University to release Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu's results to Atiku Abubakar. The case eventually went to a senior judge, Nancy Maldonado, who ruled in favor of Mr. Waziri Adamawa, rejecting stay of execution pleas from the so-called Mrs. Adekunle Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Just like academic records, Tinubu don't move again to start FBI files, may they not release any file to the public or to Atiku Abubakar. The People's Democratic Party presidential candidate in the 2023 general election, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, has lambasted Bola Ahmed Tinubu Adekunle over his fresh attempt to block the release of the details of his criminal investigation or criminal record by the American authorities. Recall that Tinubu's lawyers in the U.S. filed motions to appear in an ongoing Freedom of Information action brought against the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, and the Central Intelligence Agency, which is CIA, where record that may help answer questions about Bola A. Tinubu's real identity and decades-long endeavors are domiciled. We are in for another shock of our lives. Christopher Camisel, one of the lawyers who represented Tinubu in the recent Chicago State University record case, filed a motion dated October 18, 2023, stating that he was a lawyer in good standing to appear in the FOIA lawsuit underway in the Washington, D.C. Reacting to the development, however, Atiku's special assistant on public communications, where his name be Frank Shoaibu, said Tinubu's constant attempts to hide details of his sordid past were unbecoming of a man ruling over 200 million people. Everything is hide, bribe, and I must see the end of it. He said, I think it is time for all Nigerians to express serious concern about this man named Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu, Mrs. If or at all, this is his real name. Some members of the Tinubu family, led by Rafiu Tinubu, a former Lagos State head of service, claimed they don't know him. I don't know where he emanated from. Some schools he attended denied him. He has now kept mute over the primary and secondary school he attended. Even their so-called speakers, they never even say anything about it again. And he has refused to reveal the identity of his father and even his past. This one is what? Is this not a miracle? Yeah? Now, did you be that? He refused to come clean on the details of his settlement with American authorities amid his drug trafficking probe. Now, an attempt is being made to reveal the true details of the criminal investigation, but he has gone ahead to try to block it as usual. His surrogates, led by Mr. Festus Akpamo, has said during the electioneering that the drug investigation launched against him back in 1992 was a tax-related matter. So, if that is the case, why is he afraid to let the FBI release the documents? This is indeed shameful. All of them have gone back to their hiding. No one is about to talk again. Articles head called on the U.S. authorities to see themselves as the last hope of the Nigerians, since most Nigerian courts have blocked all attempts to expose Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu Misisi. He added, Tinubu is a con man. He has been able to deceive Nigerians by keeping his past as a secret. Sadly, every attempt by well-meaning Nigerians to expose him has been blocked by the court in Lagos State, where he has ruled as Lord of the Manor for decades. The state has refused to honor FOI requests. Nigerians are now looking up to the U.S. authorities to do the needful so that they can at least have the true information on the man who is presiding over their lives. We call on American authorities not to be persuaded by this con man. Enough is enough. His criminal files must be released to the general public. Shuaibu said back in 2007, Rafiu Tinubu, a former Lagos State head of service, authored a book entitled Onigubu Wora, the Tinubu's dynasty of Kakawa, in order to expose Tinubu as an impostor. Unfortunately, shortly after that book was launched, all the copies were miraculously mopped up. Till date, no one can find a copy of that book. The Holy Book says, it is only the wicked that runs even when no one pursues them. It is time for the mask of their impostors to be unveiled once and for all. Nigerians deserve to know who Mrs. Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu is, or truly is, according to Frank Shuaibu. He stated that Nigerians have a right to know about the past record of their so-called president. Unfortunately, each time an opportunity comes up for the Nigerians to have a full glance at the character of the man they called president, Tinubu makes a shameful attempts to block such discoveries. We recall that when his purported academic records at the Chicago State University were to be released, Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu said such discovery would cause him irreparable damage, which we have witnessed. Thanks to the Chicago State University discovered, Nigerians now know that their president is a certificate forger who not only fabricated the documents he gave to the Independent National Electoral Commission in the run-up to the 2023 presidential election, but that he has been a forger as far back as 1970, when he forged the secondary school certificate of the then non-existing government college, Lagos, in Oluwole at his backyard. Mrs. Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu is yet again playing the styling games with the decision of the Federal Bureau of Investigation to release documents on his past while he was living in the United States of America, he said. Fulani government planned to shut down Third Mainland Bridge, so my people living in Lagos make on expect another worse traffic jam in the real time. The Fulani control government wait on Saturday, October 21 until midnight. On Sunday, October 22, shut down the Third Mainland Bridge in Lagos to carry out repairs. Okute News report that the Fulani government, the disclosure in a statement on Thursday through the Federal Controller of Works in Lagos State, Korode Kesha, according to the name, I don't know how to pronounce this. Kesha said the government was ready to begin a comprehensive rehabilitation works on the bridge, starting with the repairs of the critical failed sections along the Adeniji-bound carriageway. She said the comprehensive repairs of the Third Mainland Bridge aimed at alleviate the pains currently experienced on the bridge. She advised motorists to cooperate with the traffic management officials by obeying and observing all diversions during the period of palliative works to ensure seamless movement. She said, however, in order to alleviate the pains currently being experienced in the bridge, the ministry would be carrying out palliative works on the most critical failed sections along the Adeniji-bound carriageway on Sunday, October 22, preparatory to the comprehensive repair works. However, motorists are encouraged to use alternative routes where possible during the period of the palliative works, as the Adeniji bond of the bridge will be closed to traffic from Saturday, October to Sunday, October 22, 12 o'clock midnight, according to the news. In another war, another development, militant don't attack Cross River prison and kill prison guard. The Afo-Kango Federal Prison in Cross River State has been reportedly attacked by militants. Okute News learned that the militants who stormed the prison from the nearby Calabar Creeks gunned down a security guard. The militants reportedly took away his gun. According to sources that spoke with the Daily Trust, the militant did not gain access into the prison yard but only operated at the main gate. A source said the incident might be related to feeding, as there has been grumbling that the new state controller sliced food rations to the inmates. The controller summoned an emergency meeting at the head office of the correctional center opposite the Millennium Park, Calabar, over the prison attack. The resident of the area, who gave his name as Godwin Esu, said the incident happened around 9 p.m. We heard gunshots. We knew it came from the prison. Then there was a stampede. It was after those who shot had gone that we were told that an officer was killed. The public relations officer of Cross River State Command of the Nigerian Correctional Service, Efang Etim, confirmed the incident. He said a statement will soon be issued, according to the news. Well, my wonderful people, now hear me, I go tell you later on. Back on, I use this message, the justificate. Until I hear my voice again, my name still remains. I'm Andy from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. In case you never know, please, the campaign is still going on. Hashtag Biafran to the world and hashtag Biafran to the moon. Hashtag all hail Biafran. Hashtag Biafran on the mandate of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We all shall stand. So anyhow, way it take be, I beg. Make on do what? Make on enjoy this news. Until I come your way again, I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk, where we speak to you the undiluted truth about the things of life. Have a nice day. Until I come your way again. Bye for now, my wonderful people. Que mesiano.